then jacking out and grabbing old girl's hair. I wasn't too impressed, but
yes, he did. But you know what? I actually thought, I said that is, she struggles with a lot of things. Not to knock anybody that struggles with any like bipolar, schizophrenia, or anything like that. But she seems like she suffers from that. So what happened was that she went in one door and out the other. Like, okay, I'm trying to bring myself back, but that shit didn't work. Because she was so calm and collect to me, like, reaching across that table, like, it was almost, first of all, okay, so let me say this disclaimer. I think that Love and Hip Hop Hollywood is a tad bit scripted than most seasons before. And, of course, I have an artist that has participated in Love and Hip Hop. So I know that sometimes they take and give scenes, you know what I mean? Like the ad scenes takes them away. They make the person say stuff that they really didn't say, but you know, they tell them, hey, say this, and then we go back into the scene. But I just feel like it's more scripted than usual. So I don't know if that was why she was more calm. Like, I don't know if Mona may have told her. I don't know if Mona may have or they may have geeked her up, like do it, go ahead, do it.
It just seemed weird.
So calm. She seemed so calm to open-handedly palm that girl's weave. And she just was looking at her like, I was just watching her reaction. And she just was like, I told you. Usually when you're in an argument with somebody, your voice is aggressive. You're like, oh, my God, I told you to leave me alone. Like, but she was like, I told you. Like, I told you to leave. Like, I told you. And I'm like, she's so calm.
Yeah.
Girl. Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm still warming up to Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and the season is damn near over. But I've never been a really reality show watcher for some big reason. Like, as far as those go, like I went, like I said, of course I have a client that participated, so those episodes I did watch. But I've just never been a big like Mona Scott fan. I love her then, and then she tried to come out with a Greek show, and so you know, like. Us Greeks are like trying to protest that because
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, she was trying to come out with like a deeper look into the Greek world type show.
And you know Mona is gonna be drama because that's how she make her.
You know we don't play as Greeks. We don't play that. We do not.
I don't.
Play
Yeah,
that.
I wouldn't even though I'm not in the Greek life. I don't think that'll be a good look. Like that'll just cast a very bad shadow over that, you know. So
I would agree.
Stay away from that, Mona. Just leave it alone. You're getting enough points from your Love and Hip Hop franchise.
You guys did see the making of the Atlanta Mistresses show. Like,
I really thought
I think I did see a little tidbit clip.
Well, I posted it inside of the chat, the radio chat. Because I actually thought it was a spoof. Like, I was like, okay,
I did
PR
too.
is a bomb. Like, oh, my God, who PR is this? I'm trying to read, of course, a PR to another PR. So I'm trying to read further into it, and they really popped up with an official trailer to the show. Official trailer to the show. And this is not a gag. I know you got some people here, like, a gag reel or real, like, this is a real life official trailer to a show called Atlanta Mistresses. So, you know, like I just feel bad because there's a lot of girls out there that are mistresses and they ain't making no money, and now these hoes gonna get some money. Like
that show's gonna open up so much because then it's like, okay, are they ever gonna reveal who these women are mistresses of? Like, how do you have this show and it don't sleep out? Remember, like even with Atlanta Housewives for a long time, people were trying to figure out when Kim was on there, how was she getting all these cars and diamonds and big houses? And then all of a sudden,
nobody still knows who officially Big Papa was. Nobody still knows.
They didn't know for a while, but then people started.
It's the same thing with Atlanta Exes. Like, for a while, if you guys remember when Atlanta Exes first came on, they didn't show exactly whose exes that they were until they were like 2 or 3 episodes in, and then they started revealing. We was like, what? Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's
going to come out. And then when it come out, it's going to get messy because then the wives going to find out and somebody going to get their ass beat, and then TMZ or War Star is going to catch it.
But now, question. Speaking of Hollywood exes, why haven't they done a reunion show for it?
That's a good question.
Okay, so this is where
I was really
as a
looking
PR,
forward to it.
As a PR, what they're telling us is there was too much hands-on action in the show. So it's like if you guys remember the last season of Basketball Wives, a lot of them didn't show up to the to the reunion because there was too much hands-on. So it was a lot of hands-on. Andrea got married, and a couple of weeks later ended up in a divorce, and it was kind of like an I told you show. So what happens is when you're on a show like that, so say me and you and Tasha were on a reality show like that, we have to agree at the beginning of the season to appear to a reunion show. But you have the right to say at the last minute, well, no, I'm not going to participate, but you guys are more than welcome to come into my home and, videotape me while I sit on my couch and me respond. But I'm not going to be there with those violent ladies. So if they don't have enough ladies to say, I'll participate and sit on the couch for whoever the host is, they can't have a reunion show.
Yeah.
So what they're telling us is PR is they didn't have enough people to sit down on the couch with the host. Like, you can't have two people to sit down on it. Nobody's gonna watch that. Like, I want to see somebody get smacked in the face because they didn't say something smart type stuff. Like,
that's what I want to see. I want to see all these women explain themselves.
I really wanted to see Cherie's reaction to herself on the show. Because she was cool. The whole cast was likable except for old girl.
Except for Tamika. I did not like
her. No.
Who? Oh, God.
You said Tamika?
We talking about Raymond. I ain't like her.
No. I'm talking about the ones from in Hollywood.
Housewives of Atlanta?
Hollywood exes.
With
Eddie Murphy's wife and Martin Lawrence.
Eddie Murphy's wife, Princess, Eddie Murphy's wife, Princess ex-wife.
I used to watch that show, then I stopped watching it after like 2 seasons.
But it trickled over to this next season, and everybody that was on last season was on this season, except for I think they added one extra girl.
Yeah.
I know Shayna was the last extra girl, unless they added somebody else new.
Oh, no. What was I about to say to you? Tasha is talking about the same show, but they added Tamika Raymond this season.
You just talking about they added Atlanta to it.
No. I was talking, Tasha was saying
that's the second season?
I was saying that it's the second season. So the second season they added Tamika Raymond. Who else did they add this season, Tasha? Tamika Raymond. It's a whole new cast except for
CeeLo's
No.
ex-wife.
Yeah, CeeLo's ex-wife. There you go.
I like her. She seems like...
Yeah, I like her too. Yeah, I like her. She seems really sweet.
I just feel like
Tamika does appear crazy.
Appears very... She appears like she's always angry, never happy. She always had that sour-ass look on her face. Like, really?
I think that Kevin Hart's ex-wife is funny because when you think back at all his stand-ups with him talking about his wife, you know what I'm saying, and then to see her like in action, he is so good. He described her to the T. And then even in Hollywood, the Husbands of Hollywood, when he had, the girl to play like his ex-wife, my gosh, the casting seemed like so perfect. Like... That was good. That was so good. That was funny. He had her on point. That was hilarious.
We're most definitely coming up. Actually, you know what I was talking about too the other day? Has anybody seen a show called Dating Naked?
I know. I've heard of it, but I've never watched it.
Everybody has been telling me that they feel like that show is overrated and they feel like that they're racist. I was talking to somebody and they said, I haven't. So I said, why you feel that? He says, I haven't seen a big-chested or a big booty black girl on there yet.
Well, that will happen when they feel like they don't care about the show no more. Then they'll start to throw in the black people. Then when the ratings start to go super up, I'm serious, that's what happens. I noticed. like with the Real World, how they might have a little sprinkle here and there, but then once they start getting, well, the Real World never really let it be a whole bunch of black people on the cast, you know.
I didn't put no black person on Jersey Shore though. Like, why didn't they? I'm still feeling that way.
We always get the ratchet ass shows, even when remember Married to Medicine. When that show first started, it was all about talking about the uplifting, the hardworking, wealthy, educated black women in Atlanta who were, doctors, or they were
and it turned into
wives
something
of doctors. Else. And it was just it was like it turned into straight ratchet out of nowhere, just straight ratchet. So I'm just
because the show was boring. It was boring, and they had to
and that's why
create.
I tell people it's scripted. Exactly. So they said, okay, now slap her. I need you, as much as you don't want to slap her right now. They cut the camera off, and then when you just about to slap her, they cut it back on. Then you slap her, and you're like, oh my goodness, shit, stop that girl. So of course they need that. They need you to be at home and be arguing with the TV, like, oh my God, you just stop that. You stupid.
Because I be like, I done ran all the way home to watch Jerry Springer. They ain't going to even show the whole fight. You be at school like, oh my gosh, like this fight about to be so off the hook. And then
they stop it before it even start. I remember back when Jerry Springer used to let them fight. I mean, that was years ago.
Oh, yeah.
But that's what I used to watch, and they used to get it in on the stage. Then once they
accidentally see a titty and accidentally something, you know what I mean?
After they stop, they lost my business. I ain't watching that no more. How you going?
Well, now you can't even watch it because it's so full of bleach. Like, it's so full of...
I'm not going to sit here for an hour to hear bleach. What the hell? Like, I didn't tune in to hear bleach. I tuned in to see somebody get their hair pulled out their scalp. I can't deal with that.
Oh, you know what we should do, y'all? But you know that the Bill Cunningham show pays you $480 for 6 hours to be a guest on this show.
Oh, I'll go on there.
I will too. That's what I said. I'm like, I might have to make up some kind of scandal with me, Tasha, and Seneca, and then we go to the Bill Cunningham show.
You're right on there.
We might have to say we all got kids by Tone or something, right? Something crazy like that.
Where I'm gonna get? I gotta get a baby. I gotta borrow somebody, baby.
We'll give you somebody, baby. Like, I give you Madison or something, right? We gonna give you somebody, baby.
Don't come walking down the shit. What's going on? Like, why you didn't tell me? Like, I love you. Why you didn't tell me you was having an affair with her? Look at that baby. That baby got your eyes, your nose. You know how they be talking.
You know what I'm saying? For $400, for like that much money, I would totally do it. Look at you down.
They was only talking about a free round trip ticket and hotel stay. They was not talking about getting paid. I was like, no.
They give you some money though. The Bill Cunningham show give you money. The Jerry Springer show only give you a round trip ticket and hotel and meal. That's all they give. But that is a free trip to, Stamford, Connecticut. But who the hell wants to go to Stamford, Connecticut?
Yeah, what the hell is out there?
I thought it was Chicago or New York. No, it used to be Chicago.
It used to be, but Jerry Springer is in Stamford, Connecticut now.
Yeah, dang it. Well, where the hell have I been?
So it don't. A lot of those shows are like in some awkward ass town. I think Bill Cunningham is in New York. I'm sorry.
New York? Hell yeah, I go to New York.
First of all, where did that man come from? Where did he come from?
He was overseas sitting on his couch watching y'all on Jerry Springer. They decided to make his own goddamn show.
Because I'm like, between him and Trisha, I'm trying to wrap my brain around it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm trying to wrap my mind around it.
I'm like, Tasha, I totally forgot about Trisha. Like,
yeah, I used to watch her.
We should do a vlog like that. Like, do a vlog and then be like something like that. And then, like, see how many views we get. I think we'll get a lot of views, too. Like, we do a vlog and be like, revealing that we all have kids by Tone. Like, just make up something. Like, I'm telling you.
I'm Teddy Riley's new baby mama.
I told y'all about the jail magazine that I was thinking about, like, that that, man, we're going to do that. I can't reveal my friend's